Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter. Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter, and welcome to Goldilocks Global Banking News. I am your host. Beautiful folks, today Goldilocks is sharing invaluable information related to foreign currency reporting and the exchanges, foreign currency exchange reporting by the banking institutions. These are new regulations that not only banks must abide by, but currency exchange centers must abide by in reporting foreign currency exchanges. This is not only just for the average person that goes to the bank or an exchange center to exchange currency, but also for large institutions. Earlier this year, in January of 2025, new regulations went into place. Now they are implementing even newer guidelines. Why? Because of the expectation of the tariffs that are going into place in January, how currencies will now surge and begin to move on a larger scale in the coming year. So now these institutions are being required to have more transparent and accurate reporting on currency exchanges. The Commodities Futures Trade Commission is the global agency that is implementing these regulations for foreign currency exchanges and reporting. If you recall, it is commodities that will back our currencies in the RV. Let's jump right into what Goldilocks is sharing, and this is directly from the Commodities Futures Trade Commission, because it is the commodities that will back and support our currencies to give our currencies strength and stability in the new digital banking system. What Goldilocks is sharing is stating this: finally, we are seeing updated clarity coming out for the reporting and recording of foreign currency exchange protocols in the new banking system. They are preparing, ladies and gentlemen, they are getting ready for the upcoming changes to currency values. This is a way for them to prepare. While certain short-term foreign currency exchange swaps and forwards are exempt from some of these requirements, such as the Dodd-Frank, they still remain where parts 43 and 45, which are currency exchange swaps, do not have any exemptions. Meaning, in plain English, any bank, any currency exchange location, they're not exempt from accurate reporting and recording of foreign currency exchanges. So basically, when we go to exchange our currencies, the banks cannot cheat us or cheat the system, or else there will be serious legal consequences. The Commodities Futures Trade Commission is mandating the accurate reporting of all foreign currency exchanges. Now, some of you may think, you may have a little bit of fear, a little apprehension. I want to encourage you to pause for a moment from having the fear-based that, oh my God, they want to see what my money, what's in my account. They want to see my exchanges. Think of it like this. Think of it as protecting you to make sure that you're not shortchanged on your exchanges. Think of it as you not being robbed. Not literally with a gun, but think of it as you receive the accurate amount in your exchange that you were expecting. If you're expecting 10 million for your exchange, you absolutely want to make sure that is the amount that is recorded into your account. These regulations, these laws, I would encourage you to look at it as a safeguard, as a safety net to protect you. Look at it as you have laws that are your guardian angels, if you will, your bodyguards, if you will, to make sure that you're protected when you go to exchange your currency. See, what Goldilocks is sharing, and this is directly from the Commodities Future Trade Commission, stating that there will be no exemptions of any financial institutions. All of the transactions and exchanging principles and the interest in different currencies, it is mandatory for the recording and reporting of these transactions. See, what your tax implications are, that's between you and the IRS. That is not between you and the bank. It's between you and the IRS. The bank has their own reporting that they must do with the IRS. That's why this is for recording and reporting of foreign currency exchanges. This is, and just so that you are aware, this is not only strictly just for foreign currency exchanges. This is for even for the major institutions that trade and exchange and transact in the trillions of dollars daily in FOREX, where they must report accurately to the legal entities, record and report. Whether it's a person that is traveling across the borders to another country and they're exchanging a couple $100, or if it's someone that is going into exchange millions, or if it's someone or a bank entity that is exchanging in the millions and the billions. This is to make sure from the Commodities and Futures Trade Commission, which it is commodities that will back our currencies. This is where the tariffs play a vital role and come into play, because a part of these tariffs that go live in January, just in a few weeks, it's commodities that will back the various currencies around the world. Agricultural products, gold, silver, various precious metals. These are commodities. This is the tightening up, if you will. The crossing the T's, dotting the I's, if you will, by the global agency that regulates those commodities that back our currencies in the banking system. There are certain requirements that these banking institutions had to follow. They were tested. All of them passed. The Commodities Future Trade Commission works very closely with the four major agencies responsible for the RV. One, those four agencies: the Bank of International Settlements, the World Bank, the IMF, and the U.S. Treasury. The Commodities Future Trade Commission coordinates with them for all foreign currency exchanges and the reporting requirements in order to satisfy those four agencies: the U.S. Treasury, the World Bank, the IMF, and the Bank of International Settlements. Think of this, folks, as you have the opportunity to become wealthy. You have the golden opportunity to change the trajectory of your current financial situation. And there are government agencies such as this. And remember, who is at the helm as the president to assure that everyone is treated fairly and justly, especially when you're expecting millions of dollars for your exchange. At the same time, the protection of the banking entities to assure that there are not legal ramifications by not reporting and not recording these foreign currency exchanges accurately. See, with the president aiming to remove the deficit, bring profit into the U.S. banking system, because, as you're all aware, we're trillions of dollars in debt and deficit. These foreign currency exchanges and the major institutions exchanging helps to fill the gap of the deficit. Don't think of it as 50-60%, probably less than 5%, but it makes a difference. These are steps in the right direction in the implementation of President Trump's working group on digital assets. The Commodities Future Trade Commission announced just a few days ago the virtual currency reporting and crypto market reporting. This eliminates the outdated, overly complex guidance and guidelines of the old system. This all is in alignment with the Commodities Future Trade Commission and their accurate reporting and recording of foreign currency exchanges and the new guidelines. Just understand and know that you are 100% in the right place at the right time with your investment. I know it often seems, and this is The reality, I know it often seems that you may be confused a lot. So, not often, I guess a lot. You may be confused a lot. You may search around to find what is actually true or not. All you have to do, beautiful people, is look within yourself and understand and know you would not be made aware of this and be a very small percentage of the mass population if it wasn't meant for you, because it truly is. And it's real. As real as the breath that's in your body and the voice that you hear on this podcast. I encourage you to stay grounded and stay in a place of love. Do your best to filter out the noise. I'm not talking about the noise in our land. I'm talking about the noise within your own head. I encourage you to get into a calm, relaxing state. A quiet peace. To shut out the noise sometimes within your own home. Even if you have to go into the bathroom and sit on the toilet to get away from the noise. Ground yourself in unconditional love. God will show you the light and show you the way. The best is yet to come, folks. It's getting better every day. We love you. Ciao.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.